Whether you want to party like a rock star or just be a rock star luxuriating in all the amazing things that being a rock star on Virgin Voyages comes with, in this video I'm sharing with you all the helpful things to know. What are the perks that you get for being a rock star, and more importantly, are they even worth it? And a tour of the Mega Rockstar Suite, because don't we all want to see what it's like? But let's start with one of my favorite perks, and it's the first perk that you'll experience as a rock star, and that's the ability to get on the ship early. So you can board not only through a separate entrance instead of having to be corralled with everybody and feeling like you're at the airport without a lounge, basically. You will be herded onto the ship. As a rock star, you go through a separate entrance with a really nice, quiet seating spaces to hang out in, and you board through the ship in a more seamless fashion. It's just a way better experience. And you wanna know what else that gets you? When you are first on board, and I'm talking about boarding as early as 1:30 p.m. out of the Miami port, it also means you are on that ship's Wi-Fi. And that means you can start booking things early. Things book up really fast on Virgin Voyages. Two perks that I think everybody wants. So is it worth it? Absolutely yes. You will have a seamless, easy experience starting off your sailing with Virgin Voyages. Who doesn't want something to be smooth sailing? And if you're new here, yo, I'm Christine Lozada with Where in the World is CL, and I make travel videos every week to help you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing. This is one of so many Virgin Voyage videos, so make sure you check out the description for a full blog post, a full playlist of a ton of videos, and the ability to score rockstar status at an insane discount through my friend. So make sure you check those out, and let's talk about perk number 3. This is a good one. Where are we right now? We're on Richard's Rooftop, and there are 3 things within Richard's Rooftop that you are going to love. Oh, actually, 4 things. The exclusivity. So only rock stars can access Richard's Rooftop, and it's huge. It's a really big space, and it's like unnecessarily large. In other words, as a rock star, here you'll feel like you have a ton of space. And not only that, you get access to day beds. Day beds by the pool are hard to come by, and getting your own hot tub can also be difficult, not impossible. But on Richard's Rooftop, not only are there a million day beds for you to luxuriate in, but you can have your own hot tubs here, which is really nice. And so you're not fighting the rest of the ship for this space. The next thing about Richard's Rooftop is the daily sail away party. And the sail away party is awesome. Whether you are like me and you love to drink champagne, it is free moet during this hour. So you can drink as much champagne as your heart desires. But even if you are not a drinker, you get the ability to socialize with the other rock stars, and it's just a nice thing to be able to meet other people who are there for social hour and want to hang out. So Richard's Rooftop for the exclusivity, for the sail away drinks, for the ability to meet other people, for the hot tubs, and for the day beds. I would say, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Number 4 is the access to the thermal suite. So as a regular rock star, you can have 1 3-hour pass that you can reserve with the spa. And you're like, oh, what's the thermal suite? I mean, yes, they have your traditional, steam room, sauna. Those are awesome, but they also have just this beautiful space. Like, the thermal suite really is set up in a very beautiful way, and it's extremely relaxing to spend time here, especially if you are insanely hungover like I usually am on this ship. And so not only do you have the standard spa stuff, but you also have a hot pool, like hot pools and cold tubs. You also have a mud room, a salt room. The mud room is actually pretty cool. You get these little cups of mud, and then you go into the mud room and you put the mud on, and it's almost like a steam room inside of there. You might find some cold hoses that you can spray whoever you're with. But the whole thermal suite experience really is really nice. And so I would say, is it worth it? If you are into the spa experience, it's a really beautiful, quiet place. Even if you just come here to hang out in the lounge area and read a book, like, it's pretty nice. So I would say say, for me personally, yes, it's worth it. It depends on your style of travel. If you like spas and quiet, beautiful spaces like that, otherwise, maybe not worth it for you. But if you're a mega rock star, you get as much access to this area as you want, which is pretty cool. Number 5 is if you need help. Help me. If you need help and you're not a rock star, you need to go down to the 5th level to the general like sailor services area, which is generally very busy. They're all very helpful, but it's generally very busy. When you are a rock star, you get 24/7 access to rockstar agents. What that means is if you have a question, you need any kind of help, they will help you. Even our friends who stayed at the Mega Rockstar Suite, when it was their time to go do a couples massage, their agent came to the Mega Rockstar Suite and escorted them out to the spa so that they didn't have to be like, oh my gosh, where am I going? You get 24/7 access to help. So if you need help, someone will help you. Is it worth it? If you care about things like that. Like for me, having the best Delta status, as soon as I call and I have an issue, yo, they pick up immediately. That's really nice if you need help in customer service. Some people are just like, yo, I'm this independent traveler. If you're that person and you don't really need someone in general, then no, but it's always nice to know that if you do need help, someone is there immediately. So is it worth it? Up to you, depending on your style of travel, and whether you want to be an independent traveler or you want a little bit of help. Number 6 is having a better stateroom. I'm going to say in full transparency, the rooms on Virgin Voyages are super nice, whether you're a rock star or you're just regularly staying on the ship. But I will share a very honest experience, which was I had on one of my sailings, non-rockstar status, a corner ocean terrace room, a normal terrace room. But because it was in the corner, it was abnormally small. When I walked in, I was like, where is the rest of my room? And I had to go stand in sailor services with everybody else on the first day of the sailing and ask to be moved. And they did. They moved me to one in kind of like the middle of the ship. It was perfectly fine. It was like all the other rooms I've stayed on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. But when you are a rock star, you have one of the 78 larger Rockstar Suites. And there are lots of different styles of them. I'm gonna show you at the end of this video a tour of the Mega Rockstar Suites, but each of the different rooms is available in 3D on the Virgin Voyages website, so a link to that is in the description below. Is it worth it? I mean, who complains about having a larger, nicer room, right? If you're the type of traveler who's like, nope, I only go to my room to shower and sleep, so it doesn't matter to me what it's like, then maybe it's not worth it for you. I almost forgot the most important part. Your in-suite bar. Oh, booyah. Is it worth it? Yes, if you like to drink. Boom. So if you are a rock star, you will get an in-suite bar. And we're not talking about like the itty bitty little alcohol bottles. We're talking about full-size alcohol bottles, and you and your rock star agent will help to curate what's on the bar. If you are a mega rock star, that is a bottomless, unlimited drinking experience. Is it worth it? Yes, if you drink. All right, let's pull it up and let's talk about that Mega Rockstar experience, because it really is cool. And one of the things that I was confused by is like, where are these rooms located? And for the Mega Rockstar Suites, there's 2 of them, and they are in the front of the ship. So when you are a rock star enjoying Richard's Rooftop, when you look down, you are looking at the outdoor spaces of each of the Mega Rockstar Suites, which are huge. But when you walk into the Mega Rockstar Suite, it's just a beautiful open sitting room with a really beautiful bar. And again, that bar is unlimited. One of the things about the Mega Rockstar experience is that it will just feel like an all-inclusive vacation. And so a lot of those things that you feel when you go to the all-inclusive resorts, especially the nicer ones, you will feel here, but at sea. And so you get a ton of space in the seating room, and the design is just really, really beautiful. As we move into the bedroom space, it's just really pretty in there. But what's unique about the bedroom area is the bathroom, to be totally honest. You have this beautiful marble bathroom, and you have a full tub that you can soak in. Unfortunately, they were doing a little bit of maintenance when I was touring this room, but you have a really beautiful bathroom with like a full closet and just a big space for the bathroom. And you can also see there's an area to go out to your outdoor area, which we'll look at in a second. So on the other side of the main sitting area, this is actually pretty cool. There's guitars that you can actually play, and there's like an amp and all the things so that you can actually play the instruments, which I think is really unique. And it's just a really beautiful sitting space that's in here. And then you have the second door that's leading out to the outdoor area. This outdoor area is beautiful. So in this outdoor space, you have the hammocks, which are really nice. And then you have like a seating area, but one of my favorite parts is being able to go out on this little like lookout point, which is like at the front of the ship, and you're just looking out at everything. And so this is just a really cool space that you have private to you. And I just think that's really, really cool. So the outdoor space is fantastic. There's another unique thing in the outdoor space that I learned. So you can see at the table, there's actually stairs going up, and there's some plants on there right now. But the whole thing about Richard Branson, is he liked to talk to people and sometimes stand on top of the table, which is why there's stairs going up. But you have an outdoor seating area, you have an area to lie down on some sunbeds, and you also have your own private hot tub and with an outdoor shower. So this whole space is yours. And again, there's only 2 Mega Rockstar Suites. And so just on the other side of this is the other Mega Rockstar Suite, taking up the entire front area of the ship. And then what you're looking at above is Richard's rooftop, right? So that's why Richard's rooftop has that frosted glass in the very front area. That's because it's looking down at the Mega Rockstar Suites. As you come back in, there's one other kind of fun thing that I thought was neat, which is you get all the different like consoles, like PlayStation and all the different gaming consoles. So that's available to you also, in addition to the amps to be able to play the guitars. But if you like literally just want to like lounge and hang out, I mean, look at this space. You no longer feel like you're on a ship or in a stateroom, right? You feel like you're in a nice, luxurious hotel, which is pretty cool. So the Mega Rockstar Suite really is awesome, but wait, we gotta talk about and look at that bar. So you have a record player next to the bar, and you have that full bar that is unlimited stocked, right? So they will keep stocking it for you as much as you want with whatever you want. And so that's one of the best perks as well of being a Mega Rockstar. So from this tour, you can see that only 2 people were staying in this Mega Rockstar Suite, which it's not really meant for like a party of 10 or something like that. In the other Mega Rockstar Suite, there were more people staying in there than 2. But it's one of those things where, is it worth it for you? Yes, if you want that extra space and you want to feel like it's an all-inclusive trip for you. But one of the things is, I mean, obviously by sailing, by time of year, etc., the prices change. So get a no strings attached quote from my friend in the description below, because when I had him price me out for one of the sailings, I was like, whoa, like that entire week-long trip cost the same amount as a single night in Punta Mita at a luxurious experience that was comparable. It's not apples to apples. You can't compare
apples to champagne, I get it.
But I'm just saying, you can find more value for this type of a luxury experience on Virgin Voyages than you can in other experiences elsewhere.
You gotta do what's right for you.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of all of that. The perks that you get as a Rockstar in general, those are the VIP entrance, the priority access to be able to book things early, Richard's rooftop, the thermal suite access, you get that 24/7 help me with a Rockstar agent, you get a better stateroom. You gotta make the choice that's right for you. With the majority of these, for me, it makes it a luxurious experience that makes me feel like I'm having a different experience than just the normal sailings with Virgin Voyages. Just adds that added level. And with being a Rockstar, you get the black band instead of the normal red band to indicate your Rockstar status. Do you get treated any differently by the rest of the staff? To be honest, no. They treat everyone equally and awesomely. The staff is so good. Please make sure you bring extra gratuity to tip them. That's just a suggestion. I also have a full pack list video of things I recommend you bring on this trip, because my first sailing, I forgot a lot of important things, like a red outfit. That's embarrassing. All right, yo, I'm Christine Lozada. If you found some value in this, cheers that like button, consider subscribing. And if you have a helpful tip, add it in the comments below. We're all a community, and I would love your opinion and your help helping more people to have a great time. Full playlist below. I'll see you in the next adventure. Ciao.